Fellow landlords across the globe, are you ready for some tough love by the landlord advocates? Are you ready? Because here it comes. Are you ready? Here it is. Here it is. Landlords, shut your mouth. Zip it. Don't say a word. When you are discussing with your tenant in the apartment or on the phone issues that you have of your dog is crapping in and out of the apartment, in the lawn, you're noisy, you're loud, you're not allowing for peace and quiet of the other tenants, you're destroying my property, you owe me months worth of rent, I've had enough of you, I've had it, I'm evicting you, I'm getting you out of there, I am evicting you now, you are gone. Because here's why. After you've done that, the next phone call that your tenant is going to make is to the building inspector to let the inspector know, Inspector, I need help. I live at 1313 Mockingbird Lane. My dwelling is falling apart. I have electrical outlets that don't work. The hot water's not working properly, and the toilet doesn't flush properly. It's not working. The hot water tank. It's hardly any hot water. I have so many issues in my apartment. Please help me, building inspector. Please come out and help. Okay. You'll be here later today or tomorrow to inspect? Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. And in the meantime, when your tenant is waiting for code enforcement to come out and inspect, they are now going to be using tools of the trade. And they are going to be sabotaging your apartment. And they are going to be breaking the things that they told code enforcement are broken. The tools of the trade. Now code enforcement comes out. They find problems in the apartment. They issue you a citation. You don't get that citation right away. But a few days after you made this threat, if you will, to your tenant that you're going to evict them, you have them served the predicate notice, the 3-day notice, the 14-day, the 30, the 60, the 90, whatever it is in your jurisdiction, you have them served. Now you're in court. Your Honor, my tenant, I'm having problems with them, they're not paying the rent, blah, 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 whatever it might be. But your tenant pulls out the citation from code enforcement, and the building inspector issuing all these problems that they have in the apartment that you won't fix. That notice is dated prior to the predicate notice that you have served upon your tenant. Now the court will look at your eviction as a retaliatory eviction against your tenants, because they had a lawful right to go to code enforcement and the building inspector to complain about the dwelling. There are but a few ways, 3 that we're going to mention here, that you can protect yourself if this happens. Number 1, if in your municipality it is required that you get a certificate of occupancy or a rental certificate, get it. That is a notice from the government that states that the dwelling that that tenant is living in meets the minimum standards of habitability that they can live there. You will go to court with that and say, Your Honor, well, when they moved in, there were none of these issues, and now there are? I wonder why. Another way is you can say to the judge, Your Honor, there has been no notification whatsoever from the tenants that they've ever had any issues in the apartment until here in court or until I got a citation from code enforcement. There was nothing there. And the other way that you can protect yourself from this from happening is to just shut your mouth. Don't tell the tenant that you want to evict them. Get the notices properly served upon the tenant that you want them to leave. Then in court you will be able to show the court that your notice to have them go bye-bye was dated prior to when code enforcement came out and inspected the apartment and said that there were problems wrong with it. That will show the court that your tenant was actually the one that initiated the complaints about the apartment, and that you are not retaliating against them because your notices are dated before their complaints to code enforcement. Because if the court says that this is a retaliatory eviction that you will put upon your tenants, you can be faced with fines and punitive damages, of which those punitive damages will be paid to your tenant. So landlords, like I said, just shut your mouth and get the ball rolling, get your tenants served the notices before they go and complain to code enforcement about the apartment that may have been that way before, or that they did after you told them that I'm evicting you, I've had enough of this. Landlords, we hope that you have learned from this channel. We hope that you have learned from this video. We ask that you subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so you will be made aware of other videos, hit the like button, absolutely share this video with other landlords across the United States and the globe. Because you know, our motto here at the Landlord Advocates is when we help landlords become better landlords. Until then, take care.